And there we go, episode 2 of the podcast. Elite Rambling. We stuck with the name.
We found the name. I know, I saw the name when you uploaded it, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of cool. He actually got a name for it.
I think Jaime was the one
Let's
that brought
go.
it up. I don't know.
Oh, was it? I can't
I think
remember.
so. I was just like throwing out random stuff, and he was just like, Elite Rambling. Why not? It works, we're not doing anything particular. It's just rambling or whatever.
True. It very much does work for what we're doing in this podcast.
Yeah. No clickbait there. It's literally what you asked for. And it's rambling. It is rambling.
Exactly. It's literally just rambling about all things, all things, anything really. There was
Yeah.
a lot in the first one.
Yeah, first one's just like anime in general. Now we got,
So that was a crazy week for leaks and releases, man.
it was. Dude, the latest One Piece chapter!
I have not gotten past page chapter 1. What was it? That was 94, I think.
Damn, bro.
I have not kept reading since last week, man.
Man, it is pain when no one else is caught up on the series they're caught up on. It is pain, bro. Buggy. If you know, you know. But Buggy, man. Buggy. If you know, you know.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess when we're caught up, we'll do the One Piece podcast. I don't know, man.
I'm actually on chapter 96, man. Almost
Yeah.
there.
Damn.
Almost to 100.
Damn. And then like 900 more. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
It's only 900. It's only 900. It's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah, it'll take like 2 days. It's fine.
Summer's coming up. I'll be able to read soon enough.
True. Damn. Yeah, so,
I do want to.
It
I
is
do
good,
want
man. It is good.
I have enjoyed what I've seen of One Piece so far. I do say seen because I literally watched the anime up until like the point that I stopped. I wasn't reading it.
Oh, yeah, I
But
just
then-
recently found out something about that actually.
Oh, what happened?
So apparently the anime had like totally different arrangement compared to the manga for the first few episodes.
Oh, oh
The-
god.
Do you remember what you saw in the first episode of the anime? Do you remember what it was?
I'm pretty sure it's when he saves Zoro. Like he literally meets like I think the episode started with Luffy meeting Zoro, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
That was the
how it
very
started?
first episode?
I want to say it was.
Hmm. Yeah, see. Okay, so you didn't see Shanks until like episode 5 or something, right?
Oh, when like they go to the flashbacks? Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about? Yeah, that was a little bit later, I think. I think that was because I swear like the first episode is where like Zoro's on the where they're holding, I don't even know what you call that, the thing that they're holding him like prisoner on, little
Yeah, I
wooden
know.
like stick thing.
Yeah.
And then Luffy pops up and he's like, "Oh hey," and then they like he breaks him out and all that. And then Shanks came a little bit later, I think, when like
Yeah.
Buggy and Luffy like interact, and he's like, "What's with that hat?" or whatever, and then he he messes up the hat, and I think that's when it happens.
Yeah. Okay,
I
see
think
that.
that's when
Yeah.
they go to the flashback, and
Yeah.
he's like, "I got that hat from someone really important or whatever," and then yeah.
Okay, so I only found out like 2 days ago that the anime did that different. Because in the manga, it starts off with the whole Shanks thing. Like it starts off in the
Oh,
flashback
wow.
completely,
Oh damn.
and then it goes on to Zoro and everything else.
I mean, I guess I think both make sense. So it's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
I feel like if you save it as a flashback or you just put it in as the first thing, it makes sense either way.
Yeah, it works out either way, but like that's only a difference that I recently found out because someone else mentioned it to me.
Damn. I didn't even know.
I thought everyone saw Shanks on like page 1. No, apparently not.
No, apparently anime watchers saw him in like episode 5, man.
Damn.
Let me see. I'm gonna.
As long as you understand still how legendary Shanks is, we're good. We're good.
I want to confirm that now because I swear it started off with. Yeah, it starts off with Nami's on the boat, and then Connie's pushing the barrel that has Luffy inside. So we're like already at Luffy stuff.
Yeah, Yeah.
So yeah, by the end of this episode is when he's gonna go meet Zoro. Like he's going to the island.
Yeah. Damn.
So damn, Shanks wasn't. And then yeah, episode 4. It looks
Hmm.
like the Shanks thing happens.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah.
but in the manga it was flipped.
Yeah, it just started off with the whole flashback thing. Luffy eating the fruit and Shanks losing his arm and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they show it after Luffy uses like his first like when he because isn't he I think he attacks Buggy with like rubber powers, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And then that's when they flash back and they're like, oh yeah, he ate the rubber fruit with Shanks and that's where he got the hat and all that stuff.
Damn.
I think that's how it was. That's how they formatted it there. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't use any powers up until he fights Buggy.
I don't think so. No, he probably just like throws regular punches and stuff.
Yeah, because they're on the boat, and then they make it to the island, and then they find Zoro. They free Zoro.
Yeah.
And then I think Zoro defeats the Marines that like try to fight him, if I remember correctly. So I don't even think Luffy does anything there.
I think it was Zoro, yeah.
And then it's not until later that he actually like punches him with pistol, I think.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, crazy how they switch around the very first episode.
That is interesting, huh?
Man. So many things that could be said in the One Piece podcast. But we're not there yet. And we're also not caught up on Bleach yet entirely because the anime's still going, so.
Yeah. I'm anime only. Well, anime only for 1,000 Year Blood War.
Damn, yeah.
I read the rest of Bleach up until that point.
Yeah, I mean, they're changing so much anyway, so it's like, I kind of want to wait and see how it all plays out before I give any thoughts.
Hmm.
Or at least the second core, because that's supposed to be like the big change up, apparently.
The bigger stuff. Like the, what's his name? Forget his name. Ichigo versus... God damn it.
I forget I know who we're talking about. We're talking about the king, or?
No, the Quincy... His friend. I forget his name.
Oh, Uryu.
There we go.
Yeah,
I wanted to say Kiryu, but I'm like, that's Yakuza, man. What am I thinking of over here?
Damn.
But it's a U, yeah.
Yeah.
That fight. I know I've heard that was a big thing that didn't happen at all. But apparently they're getting a whole fight. They're getting a whole fight in the anime, which is pretty cool.
That is going to be interesting. Not entirely sure how they'll do it, but yeah. They probably will do it.
See, my only thing that's been in the back of my head is the time I said, if the final battle is gonna be some crazy like Avengers Endgame thing, just because they've referenced so many of the dead characters just in the first. Like, obviously we saw Grimjow again.
Yeah.
We saw the Fullbringers, if I remember correctly. They showed glimpses of the Fullbringers.
They were there for like a single shot, yeah.
Yeah, they show, I forget his name, the main bad guy, and then I think like the butler dude, if I remember correctly. It might have been all of them. I think they showed most of them.
I think it was 3 or 4 of them. I think just 3 actually. I think it was just 3.
And then they showed the firework girl. I forget her name.
The surprise reveal that she is Ichigo's cousin, apparently.
Yeah, that stuff. They showed all that stuff too. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
So in my head, they're leading up to some big ass like Avengers Endgame fight, but you never said anything, and that's what's like, damn. It could be real.
I'm not gonna
could
confirm
not
or
be
deny.
real. It just feels like it's being set up like too much for them not to like bring back everyone and have like this gigantic battle against either all the Quincy's or even just
I mean, have you seen Yuha, dude? This guy's OP.
Yeah, or just against him, because like this man is
alone.
essentially like the Thanos. If we're going endgame, he's the Thanos build up to.
He essentially is,
to the Avengers. Like, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
In my head, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see eventually.
I mean, yeah, I guess we will, huh?
Probably won't get that till like the 3rd or 4th core of 1,000 Year Blood War, but I don't know how long they're planning on going.
I would guess
for
3rd
it.
core, but I don't know. We can't confirm anything at this point because I don't know. They're changing so much.
Yeah, they might just add so much to the point where like it goes on for way longer than anyone expected because all the new content.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because like people did the math already and they found out like, wait a minute, it's going really fast.
Damn.
Like they're already guessing that the second quarter is gonna end like way, way beyond what we expected.
Oh, damn.
Because you do the chapters and yeah.
God damn. That's kind of crazy.
It is.
Even with the new stuff, they're going through it pretty quick.
Yeah. So, and like the entire fourth quarter might be like anime only stuff for all I know.
That'd be crazy.
Honestly.
Good lord. Cause does Thousand? I know there's like a future arc after, right, where they're all grown up.
We got like
I've seen
teased
that.
for the Hell arc. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. That's yet to be like confirmed.
Oh, okay.
He dropped like one chapter saying like, oh, there might be an arc in Hell, but then just like never dropped again. So I don't know.
He did not elaborate and he left.
Pretty much. But yeah.
So that would be a whole different arc in itself, where they're like in the
Yeah, no,
time
that's like a
skip
totally
stuff.
different thing. That would not have like any ties to 1,000-Year Blood War, I don't think.
Okay. That was my question. I was like, would that be included there, or would that technically be like hypothetically? Would that be a whole new other season of?
That would totally be a whole new thing.
Okay. So like once 1,000-Year Blood War fights end, like that's literally the end of it, pretty much, because then it's the new arc. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you just get like maybe returning characters and stuff. That's about it.
Okay.
Just like how the freaking other guys are coming back now for 1,000-Year Blood War. I don't know. But yeah.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, man. You really could do entire podcast episodes just about One Piece and Bleach, but we're gonna save that for later.
True. You really could, though. You really could.
Damn.
We'll have to do that once, like, we are officially up to date.
Yeah, we really will. But I guess for today,
yeah.
we got the JoJo one done. We're finally doing it.
Yeah. Finally doing it.
Just a full-on JoJo episode.
We promised it last time, and we did the opposite.
Actually, yeah.
But this time, we should be sticking to the whole lot of JoJo, a little bit of everything else.
I mean, we've already talked about Bleach and One Piece again, so yeah, on to JoJo.
On to JoJo. But yes.
God, where do we even start last time, dude? Holy.
The whole idea of the JoJo one was to talk about just the absolute insanity and like outreach that JoJo itself has.
Yeah, and I guess we gotta start with part 5 for that, because that's like when it really blew up, we were saying.
Yeah. Because while part 3 might seem like the most iconic. One? Yeah.
But like
it's like the classic iconic one, but
just in terms of
JoJo,
like what blew up, like what went viral, insanely viral, like part 5.
JoJo during part 5's anime airing was just the absolute explosion of everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're just saying like God, like part 5 like really put JoJo on the map.
Yeah, part 5 is what really took us to mainstream.
It was on the map, but then it got like really on the map.
Exactly. Like JoJo was there, and then it was like there everywhere. In all caps. And then it was everywhere, exactly.
God, dude. And then you have people saying they don't like part 5, which I would never understand.
Honestly, that seems pretty crazy. Cause for me, I don't know. I've always like. It's so weird to me because I don't know if it was because I watched it weekly or whatever it was.
Yeah, there is bias because that was our first JoJo Fridays experience.
Yeah,
so
and then so it's like I really enjoyed it because it was like every Friday weekly, and like seeing everything was just like goddamn. But at the same time, I feel like because I watched it weekly and didn't binge it, like it just sits in the back of my mind, and I forgot like so much about part 5. So I feel like I always rank it lower than I should because I just do not remember most of part 5 because it was so long ago and I watched it weekly. So I feel like I have personal bias in both ways because it's like Part 5 was so cool because it's the first JoJo like weekly I was able to watch. But at the same time, I like forget parts of it, and I'm just like, damn, I don't really like this part. And then I like go back to it, and I'm like, god damn, this part was actually like really good. So
Bruh. I mean, we just did
in
the
my
death
brain,
tier list, and spoilers, part 5 took up a lot of death.
yeah, exactly. And that's where like I realized like, god damn, part 5 actually did go like insanely hard. Like holy,
Actually.
like part 5 objectively might be the best part. Not gonna lie,
Damn. Until
just
that part 8
maybe.
anime. Until the
Oh,
part 7,
I
part 8
mean that's
animes.
kind of true.
Yeah, you know,
But part 8 is
excluding the
just
new
so
ones.
weird. I don't know. Part 8 is just like part 5 still makes sense in a way. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like they're in a mafia. Like the plot feels easier to follow, which I think is
Compared to
why
part
people
8.
yeah, like that's why I think JoJo Part 5 is like the big one that people like got behind because it's pretty easy to follow in the sense of like, oh, they're like a gang, like a mafia gang. They're gonna fight against the boss, and then like it all goes wrong. Like you know, like that seems relatively easy to be like, okay, like yeah, I
Yeah,
get what's
yeah.
going on.
It
And
does.
then like every other JoJo part is just so weird. Like I don't,
I mean, part 3 is pretty
like
simple too.
yeah, part 3 too. Part 3 is just like the
Parts 3
journey
and 5 are
across
like
Egypt.
pretty simple to get.
Yeah, I'd say of all the parts, those are definitely like the simpler ones. Cause R4 is weird because it doesn't start off as like something and then it becomes something. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
the halfway point you get the introduction of Kira and everything.
Yeah, like you go from like happy-go-lucky kind of slice of life random adventures fighting different stand users, and then you get to like actual like
Serial killer.
yeah serial killer like murder mystery like the plot points are actually here like type thing.
Yeah.
But up until then, it's like just a wacky adventure around Morio, and it's like, what? Like, where's the substance? What's gonna like? I still really part 4 is still like one of my favorite parts, just
I
because I
love part
love
4,
how
yeah.
wacky it is. Like, it's just so funny
It
that they
is.
just
It's
like
fun.
walk around town and they're just fighting stand users and shit. Like,
Damn.
it just seems so crazy. Like these people live in their town they never even knew until like
To the stand
now.
shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love part 4, man. Part 4 is fun.
part 4 is great. That's why I love part 8 because part 8 just redid it, but like better, kinda. I'd say
Yeah, I would say Gappy is better as a JoJo, yeah.
part 8 just did it, but better.
Damn.
Mario, but better.
People are gonna hate hearing that, but I don't know, man. Kinda true.
I know, huh? Is that a hot take? Is that a based opinion? I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Part 4 is still fun, but I feel like the vibes of part 8 once it's animated are gonna be unrivaled.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I'm
Damn.
sorry, man. The
Yeah.
rock humans and Josuke, they're just too funny. That
Freaking
shit is
rock
just too
humans, dude.
funny. Joshu, come on.
Oh god, I'm not ready for Joshu animated. I'm not ready for
It's like
Joshu animated.
that has to be made into a meme now, where it's like my grandma's funeral, and it's like Joshu being animated for part 8, and the guy's like wearing the suit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
that needs to be
Oh god,
that.
I'm
It's like
horrified
my
at that.
my year graduating of college, and it's like Joshu being animated in part 8. I
Jesus.
cannot wait. I cannot
Oh,
wait. See, the funny part is like Joshu, he's actually one of my favorite characters just because of how stupid and weird he is. Like,
he is disgusting, but he's entertaining.
Joshu's just so funny to see do shit. He's like Okuyasu if he was like an even bigger menace. No, Okuyasu's not even a menace. He's just stupid. But Joshu's like, he knows what he's doing.
And he
Like,
does it anyways. God damn
and
it.
he does it anyways. Joshu, good lord, man. Joshu's
Uh,
a fucking Joshu is something, man.
There's no other way to put it. He's just something.
Yeah, I always remember the comment you made where it was just like fucking Joshu, and then I was like, what? And then I read it and I understood exactly what you meant. Once you read part 8, that it makes so much sense.
Damn. Yeah, I remember. Like,
Like,
you were barely starting party, and you were like, "Oh, who's Joshu?" And I was just like, "Fucking Joshu."
yeah,
Like, there was no
exactly.
other
And then
word, sir. It's just fucking Joshu.
That's all it was. The whole sentence was just that. And I finally read more, like more ahead. I got introduced to Joshu. They did like the shakedown road and all that stuff, and I was like, I see. I understood.
Yeah, yeah. You really just can't comprehend Joshu until you read it. He is, oh man,
Exactly. Whatever you hear of Joshu up until you read, it does like
it doesn't do him justice.
the perspective is different when you hear and you actually get to experience it firsthand.
Fucking Joshu, man.
The insanity of Joshu.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are there like YouTube character like deep dives of Joshu? Because I need to see one and see what people say. Because it's
I don't think
I feel like it'd be the most. I feel like it'd be the most entertaining video ever. If it's not made, we have to do something. We have
I'm
to
down.
like Joshu needs to be like he needs to deep dive into his character, like something.
The Joshu video essay.
The the Joshu video essay, because it's just wild, man. I don't know what Araki was thinking there, but Joshu must have come down from like his deepest, darkest thoughts, man. Because holy
God
shit,
damn. There's
Joshu.
like 2 videos for Joshu, I guess.
Bro, not even the like weird serial killer like type characters in part 8 were as like weird or wacky as Joshu in his whole entirety, man.
The actual villains are just less weird than Joshu.
Exactly. They're definitely more like psychopathic and like like violent, but Joshu is just a whole other being.
Oh god.
Joshu's an enigma in part 8, like he just exists as like something entirely different, man.
You'll never understand him, but he's still there.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Just does not make sense.
God damn.
Never in my life have I seen a character like Joshu.
Joshu.
That's so crazy. I don't. In the entirety of JoJo, nothing compares to Joshu, man.
Somehow,
that's so weird to say.
Somehow, this
It's
one
so
guy.
weird to say because of the characters that exist, but like.
Yeah, you got freaking Doppio over here being like the weirdest guy. You got, oh my god, I don't know.
We had the literal, what was his name? Alessi in
Alessi, yeah.
part 3.
You got all of these weirdos, and then Joshu's just somehow weirder.
Joshu just exists as like a whole other thing, man.
God.
Good lord.
And he's never exactly redeemed either. He just continues to be that guy. I don't know.
He honestly, that's very true. I don't think in a weird way, I don't think Joshu ever had like a redeeming quality to him, even by the end of the series.
The entire part, he just stuck as being this annoying weird guy. That's it.
Exactly. But it's so entertaining.
Yeah, I
don't
appreciate
know.
it. I appreciate it.
I appreciate Joshu for being in part 8 because it wouldn't be the same without him.
Absolute weirdo.
The experience of part 8 would be so different if Joshu weren't there.
It would.
It would honestly kind of suck, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it would be a lot less
I
weird.
don't know. It would be a lot less weird.
Like I think the only time Joshu acts even remotely normal in the whole part is when he's with Jobin. I think that's like the only time.
Yeah, that's true. The beetle battle is like the most tame Joshu ever was, I think, in the whole entire series.
Yeah, just because Jobin's there for once, finally. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Everything else, nah, just Joshu.
Everything else is just like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, I don't know, man.
It's just a Joshu podcast now.
It's the Joshu podcast. Today we're speaking about Joshu.
God damn.
Today's the Joshu podcast episode. That's too funny. I don't know, man. Joshu
Good lord.
was a character.
He was a character.
The character of all time.
Actually.
Is Joshu how does the fan base perceive Joshu? Like, is this just like a universal thing where everyone's just like, what the fuck?
Yes.
It's literally just like but people don't hate him, right? Like, is that how it is also?
It
like,
seems very 50-50 from what I've seen.
oh, okay.
It feels very
So
50-50.
like, you either love him or hate him.
Yeah, essentially.
Uh,
I
even if you
mean,
even if you really like Joshu, it's not in like a good way.
you're just like, God damn it, why do you exist?
Exactly. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. He's like the biggest meme of part 8 for sure. I don't know. Like if it weren't every part has their meme character, and part 8 is definitely Joshu.
Second place would be Rai. Second place would definitely be Rai.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, yeah. I still the fucking panel of them on the ski lift.
Just
I love the panel where it's like, what do we do? And then he just fucking pushes
threw
Yasuo
off.
Oh my god, that panel is so one of my favorites.
Just
of Part
zero
8
mercy
ever.
pushes her off the entire thing.
Literally one panel to the next, she's just on the ground. They don't even show him push her. Like you just are left.
She's just
to
fucking
assume
dead.
Just fucking tossed her to the floor. Like god damn.
No mercy, just attempted murder.
That was too funny. Rai was the #1 Yasuo hater. It was crazy.
He was.
Man appeared and just started hating instantly. It's insane.
Yeah, on God. And then
The
even at
whole
the
thing
end of the
about-
fight, dude, when Yasuho gives
Oh,
her like
yeah.
her entire speech and everything, he's just like, I don't give a shit. Literally just straight up says, I do not care about your backstory. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
And then we got part 9, Paco hating on Osagi.
I know.
The hatred.
The hater dynamic never ends in JoJo. They always have the two characters.
For the first 3 parts, it was Dio just hating all of JoJo.
Exactly.
Part 4, we
And then it
got
became like
them.
Rohan and Josuke for sure. the
Rohan
unrivaled. Honestly, that's still like the most unrivaled hate dynamic in all of JoJo. I feel Rohan was just like
He was
on
willing to
another
let his
level,
house
man.
burn just to get Josuke.
Exactly. The dude's like, I forget his name, the lock guy, right? I think
Yeah.
it was the lock guy.
Like,
He's like, your house is burning down. What are you doing? And
Oh, yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
I will do whatever it
takes
takes
to beat
to find
Josuke.
out if Josuke is cheating. I do not care.
I don't care about my house. I need to get Josuke.
Even Josuke's like, I'm about to run. What the fuck? And Rohan's like, no, you can't leave.
And then just leaves, and Rohan's pissed as hell.
Rohan Josuke hate dynamic just too goated.
And then part 5, obviously, we got Abakio just despising Giorno.
I know. That one was funny too. That one was way too funny. Abaki OG or no? Do we even have one in part 6? I'm trying to think.
I feel like Anasu just hates everyone except Jolene.
That's true, huh? I feel that you know what? That's true. That's very true.
No, he especially hated FF, remember? He especially hated FF.
Oh yeah, he actually did. He was always on FF's ass, man. It was
From the moment they
hating
met,
was
he's like, hey
insane.
Plankton, hey Plankton.
did they said she had a name and they were like no. He's like no, sorry.
Plankton. You are just Plankton.
Plankton.
You are not useful, you are
always-
just Plankton.
That's way too funny. And then I guess you could count if you really want to make the stretch. I mean, Poochie's the main villain anyway, but Poochie was the most intense hater known to mankind too.
Goddamn. Learned
Man
from Dio.
took Dio's hate and somehow multiplied it by like the power of 2. It's insane.
Goddamn.
He
Nah,
made it so
yeah.
hard he reset the universe, man.
Goddamn. Do you watch CJ?
No.
Damn. He had a whole video about fucking Dio, dude, just like the ultimate hater.
The ultimate hater. He is. He really is, though.
man. No, I'll send you the vid later, I
Dio.
guess, if you want to check it out.
Alright, bet. That'll be fun to watch, I'm sure.
It is.
Part 7. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. Dio. No, wait, it's just Dio
It's
again.
just
Oh, shit. I came to the realization. I was like, who is
Wait a
Dio?
minute. Oh, shit,
It
Dio.
was him again. Even in the other universe, Dio's hate prevailed towards Johnny and and the main cast, man.
Is it canon now that Dio's hatred is just like a universal constant?
It has to be. It has to be like the universal singularity that exists no matter what.
Dio
It just
will
has
always
to be.
hate Johnny Jonathan.
Yeah, Dio will always hate Jonathan, any other Joestar, and the people around him. Because he also despised his brother.
Yeah.
If we're really going that far.
His hatred transcends universes.
Exactly.
Oh,
Diego
God.
even hated Nicholas.
Actually, yeah.
And we theorized that he might have even been the one to kill him.
I feel like he was. Had to be. Had to be.
I feel like there's a lot of substance for that theory to just be like, yes, we can officially say that's what happened.
Ah, definitely, yeah.
Now that I
We
think
should
about it,
have.
that's even worse, because like Johnny really hated himself for his whole entire life
And it
because
was
of
just
something
Dio the whole time.
presumably Dio did. Yeah, like that's crazy.
It really is.
The what do you call it? The tie-ins, like the what do you call that? The tying in of their fate together really start like it goes way back. That's kind of crazy. That's
Even in
insane.
real life, their hatred has lasted like 30 years now, right?
I think so.
Jesus.
Insane. Insanity.
Oh, God, man.
And it even transcends universes because if you count it, Erwin in Attack on Titan and Zeke,
Oh, my God.
Jotaro and Dio, and they were like the two people always fighting each other. Zeke Titan and Erwin Smith, bro. It transcends even into anime verses, man.
Transcends reality.
You couldn't have written that way any better. It's actually insane. The voice cast was like Zeke was Dio and Erwin
They
was
recognize the
Jotaro.
hatred.
They were like, you know what? If we have him voice Jotaro, when we get Zeke in here, it has to be Dio.
They recognize the hatred.
Exactly.
God
It
damn.
is too funny. It transcends even the even outside of JoJo, the JoJo verse.
Jeez.
Funny shit.
Yeah, that's the thing about
Absolutely
JoJo. It is just hilarious. The duality of JoJo, absolutely hilarious and also absolutely heartbreaking.
Exactly.
That was, yeah, that's what we said last time, huh? Like, I like when people hop in and they're like, "Oh, JoJo's gonna be fun." Then, like 3 seconds in, they're like, "God damn."
Favorite character gets absolutely eviscerated in the most violent way known to mankind, bro. It's actually insane. It's insanity how JoJo will be like, here's this fun character, and now watch
Just
him die
absolute murder.
in the most gruesome way possible. Like, goddamn.
Especially the dogs, man. No one expects the dogs. No one expects it.
No one expect when you first watch JoJo, you don't expect the dogs, and then you get to part one with Danny, and you're like, oh,
Oh no.
this is the theme we're setting.
Very first episode. Oh yeah, the dog got burned alive, by the way.
Exactly. And you think it's over when they introduce Iggy in part 3? It is not. I'm sorry, guys. You have to go through it again.
Yeah, that has to be one of my favorite things. People thinking JoJo's just like totally pure fun, then just nope, just pure death.
No,
Just
that's
death
only
and suffering.
because of all the funny memes and all the funny videos they see. But little do they know.
Little do they know.
Little do they know.
Yeah, it's for sure one of my favorite things, dude.
Little do they know what they're getting themselves into.
Actually. Oh,
Immense
God.
sadness.
I sent you
Immense
the
sadness.
video, by the way.
I'll bet.
It took a while to find. There we go.
The generational hater. What a title. Holy shit.
He really is.
But he is. He actually is.
He
Like,
literally
man,
hates you throughout generations.
Man lived past the 1800s to hate up until like the 2000s. That's insane.
And then went back to the 1800s to hate again.
And even in the reset, it came back full circle.
You can't escape the hatred, man. You can't escape it.
You really can.
God
Part
damn.
8 we were spared, and part 9 there's really no way of knowing yet.
No, we already have Dio, man. And he's
Insanity.
a fucking hater. God. This time Dio
Absolute
hates the police at
insanity.
least. Now it's police hatred.
Police hatred.
I'm still saying that's probably gonna be like a returning thing now. Like every single few chapters, you're just gonna see the police again.
The police officers.
Recurring characters now, I bet.
They have to be. Even if it's just like for funny little like breaks here and there with flashbacks, they have to be. There's no way they're not at this point.
Oh my god. Araki really saw Joshua and said, let's make two of him.
Joshu times two.
God.
Way too funny.
Araki, man.
Let him cook. That's all I'm saying.
Absolute mad lad. Actual mad lad.
Actual insanity. It's kind of crazy. It's pretty crazy what he gets away with in JoJo.
It really is.
The editors will be like, "Sorry, we don't want Anasui to be a woman because we don't want Jolene to be a lesbian, but you can have him. You can have Pucci destroy all the main class and reset the universe, though. That's okay.
Nah, murdering literally the entire universe. That's fine. Lesbian? Nah.
You can have,
can't have
you can have a whole character devoted to wanting to kill himself. That's okay.
But a lesbian? Nah, we can't have that, man.
But as soon as you try to get same-sex relationships, nah, you're going a bit too far, Rocky. Stop.
God damn.
It's always so crazy to me how he was gonna make Anasui a girl.
Even before that, have you heard that Jorno was supposed to be a girl?
Oh yeah, I did hear that one actually, kind of recently, that he was meant to be a female, another female JoJo.
Yeah.
But then they didn't let him, so then I'm guessing that's where Jolene like sprouted from.
Probably, yeah.
The second time he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this time, and they let him. They let him cook.
Dude, can you imagine how different Part 5 would be if Jorno was a girl?
That would be pretty insane. I don't even like. Damn, I feel like that would actually kind of change a lot.
Dude, it would be all those times Jorno just gets like absolutely messed up.
It would be a woman.
Absolutely
obliterated.
Reminder that Jorno lost both his hands, lost his throat, lost an eye. Jorno got impaled. Like all those things that happened to Jorno.
But it would have been a girl.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
And then getting GER, people would have been upset, man.
Damn.
I know those people in the fan base would have been like, a female with the strongest stand in all of JoJo, not my Part 5 character.
Yeah, I didn't really realize that. Yeah, she would have had the strongest stand.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because people hate on Jolene even to this day, from what I've seen, and I'm like,
but why?
I'm confused. The Jolene and Part 6 hate is so like unnecessary, because it's actually Part 6 might be one of the best parts. Not gonna lie, to me, watching Part 6, even though it was like shitty in batches because Netflix sucks ass,
the actual content itself was still solid, though.
Yeah, exactly. The story and everything itself is actually like really good. Like
literally just the release schedule that sucked. That's about it.
Exactly. And we can only blame Netflix for that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Jolene is goated. I don't care what anyone says. Jolene is actually goated.
Exactly. She is like, this might get me crucified, but she's like more substance Jotaro in my opinion.
Essentially, honestly.
Because it's like the same. It's the same. Like the same. It's not character archetype. You know, like the same archetype of like strong lead who's like very
like really
like I don't even know
what's the word.
How to say it, like what's the word. I was gonna say badass, but I don't know if that's the scientific term.
Yeah, it works. You know, it works.
Like the
stoic, maybe like, stoic.
Yeah, like the stoic, strong-willed, like determined main character that was Jotaro. But you actually put some shit in there that like made you be like, oh damn, like this is actually really like good, you know, like as a character.
Yeah.
Like Jolene had the motivations and like everything that Jotaro in Part 3 kinda lacked, but that was just mostly because they didn't expand on it, you know, like
yeah,
I don't know. Like Jotaro always had the motivation of saving his mom, but I feel like we never got to see it that much. Like with Jolene, where she would always have moments of like, I have to save my dad and all that stuff. You know, like the moments weren't there for Jotaro, and I feel like that's what like kind of ruined it in Part 3. But then for Part 6 with Jolene, like those moments were there, and it was like, okay,
you really get to like feel it
this time. We got it this time.
Yeah, I mean, Part 6 came out like what 10 years after Part 3 or something. How much was it?
I think.
Yeah,
I feel like that makes sense.
But yeah,
But even like the argument people make were like even like part 4 Jotaro was a lot better than part 3, and I could see that. I could definitely see that.
yeah. Like if you take
Part
Jotaro
3,
like throughout all the parts, yeah, he's easily goated. But like just part 3
no,
versus
yeah,
part 6, it's like Jolene is up there. Jolene's up there.
yeah. Like part 3 Jotaro was like really cool if you like a character who's just gonna like do things like a character who's just gonna like punch the shit out of people, you know, like he's cool in that aspect, but like as an
God.
actual character he's kind of just like I
Oh,
feel
it
like
was
a
8 years
lot
later.
oh damn, okay.
Part 6 came 8 years after part 3, apparently.
Mm. It's like what was it what was it the was that the tier list with Henry where he was like Polnareff was the better character than Jotaro
Yeah,
in
yeah,
part
yeah.
3. Yeah, like that. Honestly, yes. Like that has made so much sense to me because it's like Jotaro never had any moments where he's like, "I want to save my I'm doing this for my mother," you know, like.
Yeah.
But Polnareff was like, "My sister's
Yeah, I
murder.
was
I'm
always
gonna
about his
beat the
sister.
shit out of that dude." Like Polnareff had it. Like Polnareff was the main character of part 3.
He
Henry
genuinely
said it,
was.
and it makes sense.
He
It
really
just
was,
makes
man.
sense. Like part 3
Yeah.
was just Polnareff's main story in disguise.
Yeah.
We followed Polnareff for way too long, but not in a bad way. Polnareff is goated.
Yeah, I'm fine with Point of being like more attention. And then he
Main
comes back in part
focus.
5, dude, the craziest reveal.
Exactly. That shit was insane.
Then he
Seeing
turns into a
Polnareff,
turtle.
he turns into a turtle. Seeing Polnareff come back was insane, dude.
Actually.
Actual insanity. I was like, wow. Of all the characters, Polnareff is back. Let's go.
Polnareff is the one that returns now. Let's go.
The French king is back.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But I don't understand the part 6 hate, man. To me,
I don't know.
it just feels insane. We had so many cool characters. So many cool stands, even. Like, the
Part
main
6 had
cast is
really
just
interesting
goated.
stands. Holy.
The
I think
main
part
cast
6
is just
is up there
goated.
for like the most weird stands.
I think I would agree. I
Like
feel
part 6
like
and 8 for me are the ones with like the weird stands.
no, part 8 for sure. Part 8 stands are fucking like just weird. I don't know. Part 8 stands feel like they shouldn't work, and like you don't know the capabilities of like half the stands in that part, but like they just work. Like they
Damn.
do. You somehow you don't know what they're doing and what they can do like on the extreme, but they work. Like
They
it's so
work.
weird. It's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
And then
interesting.
part 6s are just like Emporio's just has like some weird ghost room. Like okay, this is his whole stand. Then he has like a pocket dimension. Like he can hold everything on him, but it also goes into his room in a way. Like I don't. It's just kind of weird. And pulled the laptop out his fucking pants. Like what? A computer, not even a laptop.
It was a whole
And pulled out
desktop, yeah. Like the
whole
old
desktop
computers.
computer from his pants, bro. That's insane.
Pulled out walkie-talkies and everything, yeah.
Exactly. And then Anasui's was kind of weird, but I don't know. Something about like Diver Down is really cool to me. Like it's super
It is, it
simple,
works.
but I think it's the design that sells me on it like a lot, and then the ability itself is just pretty cool. Like he can dive into things and like go inside of people even. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like
Oh, no,
I never understood the whole like disassembling thing, but I mean, given that he can go inside of things and like he's very like like or what's the word, like meticulous about things. Like I get how that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like his stand literally gives him the ability to, you know, go
Yeah.
inside of things into like the finer details. So it makes sense.
He can reassemble entire bones even. Like literal bones into a trap, into springs. It's like, what?
Exactly. I don't know how exactly, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know.
Nasui's Diver Down was really cool.
Yeah.
What seems to be a very simple stand, like, actually does a lot.
Nah, that is why Sticky Fingers is still like one of my favorite stands.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sticky Fingers is cool too.
Like
Part
Sticky
5
Fingers,
had like
dude.
really simple stands, but like they were used so creatively, it's kind of insane.
Yeah, Sticky Fingers is like the epitome of that for me. Like, okay, zippers,
Yeah,
cool. And then Bruno just uses it in like the most big brain plays ever.
exactly. Man uses it to like shoot off his arms, unzip himself, like literally
Open portal
decapitate people
ways.
but keep them alive. Like it's insane.
He even uses it for transportation, like when he was chasing the boss. And he
Oh,
literally
you're
grabs onto
right.
the
Yeah.
zipper and then like just zips himself down.
Yeah, and he like flies forward. Yeah, he does that in the game. I think he does that in All Star Battle R. He can like his zip forward. It's pretty. Yeah,
Yeah, that is.
Bruno's use of sticky fingers was actually like insanely good.
Yeah, that is up there for one of my favorites, just because like how well he uses it. Like that is really good use.
Yeah, like it's a stand that shouldn't have been as cool, but the way he used it just sells you on the stand as a whole, and you're just like, yes,
It
this
really
is really
does.
cool. This is really cool.
Like who would ever think that? Oh, zippers, that's a cool ability. No one would ever think that.
Exactly, but Bruno made it like insanely cool. Buchwarty.
No, exactly. Going back to
Buchwarty made
Jolene,
it
she also
really
has a
cool.
cool moment with the Mobius strip. That was humongous brain.
Oh yeah.
That was
See
Giga
that
Brain.
too. Like I don't know how people hate on this character when she's probably like the most crafty main character we've had since like Joseph, to be honest. Like
the Mobius strip.
Actually, you know what? I'd argue Josuke used his stand really well too.
Okay, no, Josuke was
Like-
also crazy, but to be fair, that's also an OP ability.
That is strong.
Like it's OP, and he just makes it even better. Josuke's just crazy.
he just knew how to use his stand, and like that made him even more powerful than he should have been. Man, it's insane.
Yeah, same as Giorno, I'd say, because also Life Giver. That's also like just crazy busted, and he makes it even better.
Oh yeah, and he makes it. He just uses it to like the best of his ability.
Learning how to
Crazy
make
shit.
like anti venom by making a snake in there. Learning how to replace body parts, like dude.
Exactly. Man was just doing it all.
Like legit, when you think about it, like JoJo was the least skilled stand user of all the JoJos. Like honestly,
kinda
if you
was.
think about it,
He kind of was. Well, I mean, when you have a stand that just beats the shit out of people, what much?
I mean,
can you
yeah,
do,
that's
though?
true.
The most creative thing he did was tossing Iggy at Mach speed in the desert. Like he used his strength to defeat like that. That might be the most like or stopping his heart. I guess that was kind of
That was also
pretty
pretty cool.
smart.
And then repumping it to
Um,
get the adrenaline and just get like one good hit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like he did, but not as much as other characters. Like other characters just went absolutely beyond like what they could have done with their stand.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man.
I feel like Jotaro, I mean, I don't think you can just not do much with his stand. It's like, you know, his stand just punches.
He
shit
was
and
too
stops
limited.
time, and he doesn't stop time until like he
Literally
doesn't
the
get that
very
until
end.
the end of part 3, and then part 4 and 6 he uses it pretty well. I want to say.
Yeah.
For the most part, like saving people or just stopping things, like with the Kira fight where he's like about to bite the dust and he stops time to like not let him do it.
Ah, yeah.
Like that was pretty like until later he kind of gets to use his stand in a better way. But even then, I feel like he's pretty limited. I don't know.
It feels like he is limited. I feel like
Dio had time stop for way longer, which is why I feel he used it more creatively, like throwing in the knives and stuff like that. Like, you know,
yeah,
like,
he had
knew the
practice with
momentum
it.
would. Yeah, like he knew the momentum would carry on once time was, you know,
Yeah.
put back. So it's like, but he trained with that stand for like years. Once he unlocked it,
Yeah.
so it's like, I don't know, like Jotaro just didn't have time and he didn't have much to work with, even like.
Yeah, that's fair.
regardless.
That's fair. I don't know though. I wish we saw a bit more of Jotaro just like really learning to stand.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool. He probably used it to in his marine biology. That's my headcanon now. He
Probably.
stopped time to study the dolphins and shit as they like swam past.
Just sketches
See,
a
that's
dolphin.
what we didn't get to see. That's where he really shined with his stand. He was using
Damn,
it in his
for
marine biology.
For real. God.
That's my headcanon now. That's where he really used his stand to its full ability, man.
Sketches a dolphin like 3 miles away.
Exactly.
People have discovered a whole new species just by using extreme eyesight and time stops.
That's where it shined the most.
Oh man. Yeah, though. Good lord.
But yeah, and then Joseph himself was just so crafty even
Yeah, he
without
was
his
just
fan.
crafty
Kind of
without
insane.
anything.
Man was just like on another plane of existence with his thinking. It's insane.
Yeah, like to this day, I'm pretty sure everyone agrees Joseph is still like the craftiest guy in the whole
Yeah,
series.
for
Like
sure.
he took down literal
Going
gods just by using his brain. Literal
going
gods.
from part 2, 3, and 4, like his intelligence was just insane, bro. Like
Damn.
it was just kind of crazy.
It was. God damn, man. Uh, what else did we talk about last time with JoJo? God, don't remember.
Um, I don't know. It was just mostly like part 5. We were talking about the memes,
Oh yeah,
the memes,
all the fucking memes.
all the memes that sprouted not only from part 5, but of course from like every other part.
Man, I feel like we did not get as many Part 6 memes as we should have.
Honestly, same. I feel like
Uh,
there was a lot of potential for memes, but we just didn't get much.
yeah, sad times.
Foo
Part 6 got
Fighters
so
is
shafted.
probably a walking meme in itself, but we got no meme.
Really is. Actually is.
So was McQueen. What was his name? Speed McQueen, the suicide
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. Highway to Hell.
Him too. I feel like he could have given us some good memes.
Just turn around, this dude's hanging
Uh
himself, drowning himself, landing himself on fire.
exactly. Weather report. Actually, there is a few good memes, like the ones of I don't know if you've seen the one of Weather Report and Jolene, where it's like the scene where he stares at her, and then
Oh,
people have you seen that one?
I think I have.
That one was pretty funny. I've seen that. I feel like some of them are coming out even now, like later. I don't know. I feel like there's like new part 6 memes being made now, even.
Damn, people had to wait for it to cool down before they got to the memes.
Exactly. The resurgence of the memes right now. Part 9 is already giving us so many memes,
Dude, but no, Part 9 is actually a juggernaut of memes already. Holy crap.
it's just an absolute like pumping memes out like at like
At
nothing.
incredible rates, dude.
And it's mostly because Araki's like it basically including memes in it already. Like just he's already giving us the templates, man. Like
I even used one for the thumbnail.
I know I saw I saw. That was a good one. The Usagi pointing. That
Dude.
was funny.
Nah, for real. Like, if you just hop on Twitter and look up, like, Georgia Lance, you just see all the memes instantly, dude.
Insanity.
We're 3 chapters in, and we've already had more memes than, like, all of parts 1, 2, and 6. Like, just to
That's
put that into
crazy.
perspective, how much is
Good
part 9 is
lord.
whipping out?
Part 9 just has all the memes.
The fact that Joe Dio is literally canonically Gen Z, does, like, what did you expect?
It doesn't. It just makes it even funnier.
Like, he is literally a Gen Z in manga. Like, straight up Gen Z.
That's insanity. Never did you think that would happen in a manga series, a mainstream like shonen manga series, but it has.
Damn.
Leave it to Araki to get to that cookie, man.
You try to be some like super badass, like noble guy, like nah, it's just literally just Gen Z, just straight up Gen Z.
Funniest shit ever, man. Actually
God.
insane.
Yeah, man. And oh my god, we literally saw him
Part
play with a
9.
Switch. He literally said
Exactly.
sus.
He literally said sus. Canonically, he said sus. Just the fan translators didn't translate it that way. In case you guys didn't know, he did. This is where you find out. He canonically said the word sus.
God.
I don't think I have the pictures anymore.
Oh my god.
But he really did canonically say sus. That is insane.
Yeah, I don't, dude. Freaking part 9. Part 9
Part 9
legitimately is just gonna end up being like was a fan favorite.
Yeah, most likely. It's just
barely
impossible for it not to be.
It really is, dude. Like I'm just scrolling through my Twitter right now. I'm just reminded of all these memes that I saw. Good lord.
All the epic memes.
Oh god. We're not even. We're literally only 2 chapters in. Literally only 2 chapters in, man.
We've only got 3 chapters and we've already got these amazing memes, man.
Oh my god.
It only makes you think what'll happen when we get to the end of it, man.
Dude. Yeah, I know. Araki would have to fumble hard in order to make Part 9 not popular. Like, he would have to fumble hard.
Honestly, yeah. I don't, as in the pace we're going right now, I don't know how.
Yeah, and
it could,
Part
like,
9
fail.
Crazy right now. Oh my god.
Unless, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what would, like, ruin Part 9.
I don't know. It's already know. Like he already introduced Rohan. Where else do we go from here?
Exactly. Like, what more do you do?
Jesus, dude. Like, yeah, there's no way Part 9 fails at this point. Holy crap! It's already started like way too strong.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just too hard. It's just too hard to think. Because like even if characters die, like people aren't gonna be upset to the point where like they feel the part is ruined. Like.
Nah, people are gonna be like crying over that once it happens.
Yeah, like it'll definitely be like insanely sad, but it's not gonna like ruin the series for me. Cause like,
no, absolutely not.
It's JoJo. You just have to expect it, man. Sadly, you have to come to terms with like any character you like in the first half. You know
they're gonna die, man.
They're gonna pass away.
Jeez.
Like, I don't. Did I know about Gyro's death before I read Part 7? I think I did. But even then, like, reading up to that point, it fucking sucked, because Gyro's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so painful. Like, inevitable, like, demise of these characters when you go and rewatch parts and you're like, wow.
He's gonna die.
Like, exactly. It's so sad.
Dude. I feel like Part 9 deaths are gonna hurt just as much as Part 5 and 7.
Definitely. No, yeah, most definitely. Even if there's Part 5 had a shit ton of deaths. I was gonna say even if it's like a little bit of deaths, like Part 7. This applies more to Part 7. Like even if it's just a few deaths, because I don't think Part 7 didn't really have that many outside of villains who died like every single battle. And
yeah.
I don't think there was many big ones, but like.
I mean, besides like Gyro and Diego, I would say.
Yeah. And, like, Gyro was just, like, damn. That one hit the hardest.
Yeah.
Even if it's something like that, where, like, they just minimize it to, like, 1 or 2 characters, like, those 1 or 2 characters are gonna fucking smack in Part 9. It's gonna be Part 7 all over again with Gyro.
Actually. Like, even if they died next chapter, I'd already be sad, because I already like them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if Paco died next chapter.
Death of them.
If Paco died,
man. Pain and suffering.
God. Yeah.
Oh. Pain and suffering. What awaits us, man? What awaits us?
Oh god, it's gonna be horrifying.
It's like, yeah, I feel like if we're on the road of Part 5, I'm even more scared because I'm like, what if like everyone fucking dies and then Jodio is rich but like everyone's dead, you know, like Giorno becomes the mafia boss but at what cost? Like everyone died.
Dude, I'm not ready for Usagi to die.
And I'm kind of afraid. I mean, the thing is, in the narrations, Jodio doesn't make it seem like it's bad. Like,
he doesn't make it seem that way.
But I don't know if that's just because, like, obviously Araki's not gonna spoil things, like, you know. But
yeah. Never forget that part. Like, flash forward.
Exactly. So I don't know, man. I'm afraid. I am afraid.
Same.
Because imagine if Part 5 started with that final episode of like Rolling Stones, like that would have been
insanity.
Like the whole fan base would have been like, "What the fuck? What do you mean they're gonna die? What do you mean?"
Bruh, I'd
Like,
be.
imagine if that was flipped. That'd be so crazy. I don't know.
Oh
Like,
god.
that'd be insanity.
I'd be hurt. I'd be so hurt.
That'd be so sad. It'd be like rewatching. It'd be like the pain of rewatching the JoJo part, knowing they die. Except like you wouldn't know they when they die, how they die. You would just know they die. Like that would be insane. Honestly, that if Araki did something like that, oh god,
Jeez.
I don't think he
Yeah.
would. But oh god, if he would have.
If he did though, like they're gonna die like a horrible death too. That's the thing. They're gonna die horrible
Exactly.
deaths.
Mm-hmm. That's the
Oh,
thing too, man. Oh,
jeez.
what I saw an edit the other, I think it was literally like a day or two ago, and it was like Joseph when Caesar dies, and it was flashing like back and forth between the Kakyoin death, and I was like, holy
Oh,
shit! I never realized how much they actually do parallel each other.
oh no.
Like they had it flashing between like how like Kakyoin's trying to fight Dio and then Caesar's trying
Yeah,
to fight Wamu,
yeah,
and then for they put like the broken clock because he gives him the message, and
yeah.
then the Hamon bubble with the bandana in it, and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, oh no. Like they
Uh,
parallel each other so much. It's actually like super depressing now even more.
that just scares me even more for part 9.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that is terrifying.
No one ever expects the depression when they start JoJo.
Exactly.
Nobody ever expects the depression.
But that was crazy. I never even thought about it. Like, damn, the parallels there are kind of insane.
They are. God damn though.
Joseph got the big power boost from Caesar, and then he also got the final message from
Kaku.
Kakyoin's sacrifice
Yeah.
to give them the heads up. Like, damn, that's pain.
Oh
He
man.
experienced it not once but twice.
God damn.
Pain and suffering. I don't think I have that
Actually,
saved. Pain and suffering.
good
And then
lord.
we get to part 6, man.
Everyone
It never
dies.
ends. Everyone dies and Emporio goes into the new universe.
Good lord. Yeah, nah, I'm. Oh god, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for part 9.
I'm just sad now.
Damn. The podcast turned to depression.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like, Araki's ballsy as well, man. I don't put it past him. He really will kill them. Like, that's the thing. He saved Joseph. I think that's the only one that he really saved. Part 3, oh, Joseph. That's the only one that really got saved, I think.
Yeah. He's the only one that like he lived to see the fake out death was like damn. Okay.
And Noriske, I guess. Yeah, Noriske too, huh?
Yeah. And I guess Okoyasu,
Oh,
I
yeah, true, true,
guess.
true.
Yeah, Okoyasu. There was a few fake out deaths, but like even then,
Generally speaking, they're gonna die.
goddamn. Pain and suffering.
Oh, god.
Oh yeah, there's this thingy I found. This one that has like random facts. It's like Johnny Joestar is the only protagonist not to be seen with the birthmark
Oh, is he really not?
in any existing media. And I'm like, I was thinking about it, and I'm like,
I
holy
guess
shit,
that's
I think
true.
that's true. I don't think they ever showed his birthmark, like ever.
Yeah, no, he's like pretty covered up for JoJo. Yeah, you never see it.
Yeah. And then
Huh.
there's the Higashikata and Jojolian. Each one has the word king in their name.
Yeah, I told you that one. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one. I saw that one. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember.
even the weird
Rohan's
ones.
most valued possessions are Sailor Moon figures, Led Zeppelin CDs, and Rurouni Kenshin. I was just like, okay, that's funny. That's just a funny fact.
I'm gonna assume that's exactly what Rocky has. I'm gonna assume it's 1-to-1.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Damn, Rocky's into Sailor Moon. Let's go.
Abakio is physically the strongest member of Team Bucciardi.
I've heard that one. Yeah, I've heard that one.
And oh, this is where I found that Giorno was supposed to be a girl. Yeah, but Araki's editor didn't approve it.
Yeah.
There's that one.
Still saying, would have been cool to see that.
It would have been cool. Honestly, I would have. That would have been really cool. In a part like part 5, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, damn. Do you think she would have been more outspoken or still like really reserved like the Jonah we got? Like, you think the personality changed at all or not?
I feel like I feel like the reason why Giorno is so reserved is just because it was probably supposed to be a female character. Not gonna lie.
Damn, Araki got.
I feel like
Araki was
not
salty.
in a weird, not like in a bad way, but I feel like the personality he made was meant to fit like a female character, if that makes sense.
So when it was forced to change it, Jonah was like, "Oh, okay."
I feel
Can't
like
do
it
that.
makes sense. I don't know. I think just the dynamics of the Part 5 gang just makes me feel like Giorno was supposed to be that character regardless of what happened.
Hmm.
You know?
I could see it.
Because like, I feel I don't know. I don't think it would have changed the personality that much.
Because that's like one thing I've always seen. Like, people are like, "Damn, Jonah really doesn't like express himself much, really."
Mm-hmm.
And so like until now, like I've barely pieced it together. Like, damn, I wonder if that was because he had to change Jonah at the last second or what.
Or I mean, maybe it could also be because he had a different personality built for the character, and then he had to change it because they said nah.
Gotta wonder.
Because Jolene is pretty like out there.
Yeah, like we compared it to Jotaro, she's like way more outspoken than Jotaro.
Yeah. So maybe that is what he wanted for Part 5. Like he wanted this, and like Jolene was literally meant to be the Part 5 main character. Maybe like well, personality wise. Maybe that's what he was going for, but then they were like, nope, and he's like, shit. Well,
damn.
Just do the complete opposite then.
All right then.
Maybe I think that argument could go either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I just feel the dynamics of the Part 5 gang would have been weird if Giorno was also like an outspoken, crazy character.
I mean, he would have been really, really better posed with Mister, I guess.
Yeah. And he probably would have beat the shit out of Abakio so many times. Not gonna lie.
Damn. Stop taking his shit, just beats him up.
Exactly. I feel like that would have happened.
God damn.
I don't know, I feel like Fugo and Narancia were like those characters for that squad, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like they filled that role, so that's why Giorno was kind of like a laid back, like stand like away from them character.
Damn.
I feel like that's why
I could
that
see
happened.
that, yeah.
But at the same time, because I don't know, like every JoJo group has like the specific characters, kinda for the most part. Like
yeah, kind of.
they kind of follow like that a formula of some kind. I feel sometimes I don't know, because Josuke and Okuyasu were like they felt almost the same, except like Okuyasu was just more stupid. Like,
damn.
and then Gyro and Johnny too. Like
they're a lot more balanced,
just,
I'd feel. Johnny and Gyro, like they're both idiots and they're both smart at the same time.
Yeah. And then even like Caesar and Joseph, if we go back like that far too, yeah. We had like the outlandish, crazy character with like the super like serious, like toned down character. Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like we had that there.
Toned down. Meanwhile, Fugo just like murdering Narancia.
In
broad daylight.
Him with the fork. Exactly.
Broad daylight murder.
In the middle of this restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know if toned down is the right word, man. I feel like Fugo's actually more out there than Narancia. Jesus.
He kind of was. And then, like part 8 was just weird. I don't know. Part 8
had Joshu. That's all it needs.
Part 8. Part 8 did not need a squad. They had Joshu and Josuke. That's all we needed.
No, man.
Part 8 just had Joshu, and that threw off everything. So it's okay. No matter what the characters were surrounding Joshu, it would have worked.
For real, I feel like Joshu and Rai is all you need. Like, those two of them just carry everything.
Yeah. Like, you're not wrong. You're
Joshu
not
and Rai,
wrong at
man.
all.
Joshu and Rai. They carry. They carry.
They carried. They really did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because Yasuho was fairly like basic, not basic, but like, what's the word? Not like she wasn't like super duper like
She wasn't a
I don't know what
freaking
the word.
psychopath murderer.
Yeah, exactly. She felt like very like low key, like normal person in like the middle of all this crazy shit kind of person.
Damn.
Like her character felt like the most normal, humane character in
Yeah,
all
she
of
was like
JoJo,
the
like
normal
ever.
person.
Yeah, exactly. And
Although,
then everyone else, like, I don't know. It's just weird.
yeah.
Arctic characters as a whole are an enigma, man. Like, I don't know.
True. I do want to point out they did make Yasuho like more naive, innocent. I don't know. Like how you want to put that.
Yeah, I think that's the word. Like innocent and
She's the
naive.
innocent
Like
one.
she was. Yeah, exactly.
Literally gets
That's a
bullied.
good word. That's a good word. That's the good word. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember
Everyone else in JoJo feels too like aware of everything. Like
and then you just have Yasuho.
and then you just have Yasuho exactly.
Her stand doesn't even fight. That's how innocent she is.
Exactly.
She doesn't even fight.
Doesn't even fight. It's just a utility stand. The most goated utility stand probably in the
It
whole
really
series,
is.
but still a utility stand.
Oh yeah, I remember in the first fight when Josuke was like every time he was like what's it called? Not torturing, like I don't know, whenever he was like interrogating, there we go, interrogating God damn, what's his name? What was the first guy's name? I don't remember.
Oh, the surfer dude.
Yeah, surfer dude.
right?
What was
I
his
don't
name?
remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like every time Josuke was like interrogating him, he was like, hey, Yasuho, look over there, and then just like smacks the crap out of him.
That's so true.
I forgot about that
That's
till just
true.
now. He was like, Yasuho, look over there, just bam, absolutely
He's
beats the
like,
shit
what?
out
And
of
you
him.
just fucking deck him in the face or something. I do remember now. That is true.
Just beat the shit out of him whenever Yasuho looked away.
It's so funny. She was a college student too, weren't they? Like
Yeah.
18.
Yeah,
My
her and
God.
Joshi were both college students already.
Oh lord. That is
Yeah.
hilarious. That is true. I do remember that now that you talk about it. That's funny.
Literally every time he do it, just like, oh, look over there, look over there.
Like, yeah, Yasuho was just like.
She's
yeah.
just innocent. She's just the innocent one.
She's just the innocent, naive child, and then everyone else around like was just absolute maniacs.
Got pushed off the thing for no reason.
Exactly. Crazy shit, man.
God.
Like, I don't know. I really wonder what Giorno's character would have come out to be.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to say, because I feel like the character wouldn't... Just because of the dynamic of Part 5, it really makes me think Giorno's character was just that regardless of being male or female. I don't know. I just feel like it would make sense to have his character be that in the, like, gang of characters that we had.
Hmm.
But
It makes sense.
it wouldn't have been weird if he was meant to be the opposite, and like the dynamics would have been there. Like it wouldn't have thrown off too much, I feel.
Hmm.
But I don't know if that's what was meant to be his role anyway, because it just feels like Giorno in the series like does what he's meant to do, and I feel like that was all done like on purpose.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I feel his personality just reflects everything that had to happen for the part to make sense. I don't know, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Like, because, like, if Giorno was some weird, like, outlandish, crazy character, I don't feel like he would have been on the path he was in the part that he's in.
Yeah,
you know?
that makes sense.
Like, he wants to stop drugs and all that stuff. Like, I don't think if his character was some crazy, like, outspoken, like, Jolene character, I don't think he would have been on that path of, like, I want to see drugs stop being sold to, like, children and everything. Like, he wants to clean up the city type thing.
Damn.
I feel like that would have been an entirely different character in itself, like, for what he had in mind.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't. In my head, that just like if they like the two things kind of click,
Yeah, that does make sense, huh?
or if not, we would have maybe had like a Josuke, like part A Josuke type character where like he's
Mm.
just going wild, but or Jodio even where he's just like extremely violent and over the top, but he's still like following in the steps of what he wants. You know what I mean?
At that point, yeah, Jordan would have been more Dio than Jonathan.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think that's what. I don't think at least that's what the whole point of Giorno was. I don't. Initially,
Hmm.
maybe, but I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because yeah, I don't. I just feel like it would have been really weird to see Giorno be the opposite, which is what we're
I
seeing
know
with
it's hard to
Tokyo
think
now.
of. Like, jeez.
It's hard to be like. I mean, mate. I don't know if being like a female would change the character that much. Is what I'm trying to get at. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
Damn.
I
Yeah.
do not know.
And it is more
Because
possible
you.
because we know Araki did change other things in part 5, like Fugo was supposed to be a traitor and all that.
Yeah,
So, like,
there
we
is
know
all
Araki
that.
did change things in part 5, like big things.
Yeah, he definitely did.
So, I
It's
don't know.
just a question of like, was Giorno a whole different character? Maybe,
Damn.
but we don't really know. At least I don't think there's any evidence towards
As far as
that.
I know.
I'm not sure. I'm
Not as
really
far as
not
I
sure.
know. God damn them.
But I don't know. I hope that what I said isn't like some weird thing and I get attacked for saying like I don't think his personality would have changed much if it was a fee. Or no, like I think that it fits both. I don't think that'll get me like massacred,
I
but
don't see why it would.
I really don't think like, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying like the personality fits whether he was a girl, a guy, like it I don't know. Because
Yeah.
Giorno's meant to be like a righteous person, like by heart, and he only like gets violent if he has to. That's what I get from Giorno.
Yeah, and
Like
like he only becomes like Dio-ish when he's actually against other evil people.
exactly. So
But
I'm like,
goddamn, the
I don't.
Dio shines through when that happens too. Like, holy crap, he gets
No,
violent.
yeah, exactly. The 7-page Muda,
Infinite death loop.
infinite death loop, like exactly.
Like, if you really think about it, Giorno has done the worst things in all of JoJo history so far.
You're not wrong.
Murdering
you're not
someone
wrong.
infinite times, yeah, it kind of outweighs everything else.
It is, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I really, because at the end of the day, like Giorno, 'cause part 4 had Josuke, which was like if we just follow the formula of like main characters that we've had,
Yeah,
we
the son
had
of
Jonathan,
Joseph.
who was like super righteous hero man, like literally just picture perfect, like
Literally the gentleman. Like, the
yeah,
gentleman.
literally the like gentleman like hero you would imagine from like a person doing good. And then we get to like the crazy like the almost anti-hero like vision of that with Joseph, I feel, where like he doesn't really care but he's still fighting for good and he's still doing everything with good intentions, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And then
Jotaro.
Jotaro was just kind of like
The noble punk,
like
I
people,
guess, if you want to put it that way.
yeah, like people are always like the like cowboy sheriff gunslinger person, like
I mean, he's literally based off Clint Eastwood, so yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like he fits that. Like that fits very well. Like like a noble, like very, like stoic to themselves hero who like doesn't really do anything for like only to help people type thing.
Yeah.
And then like Josuke is kind of he takes like a blend of like Jonathan and Joseph, like
Yeah,
noble,
kind of.
selfless person, but he's also like in a weird gray area where like okay. Like in
Yeah.
some cases you're kind of like okay.
Even Araki
And
says,
then
and he like Josuke's just like your real life best friend. Like he's just that guy you like to hang out with. Like he's just a cool
yeah,
guy.
exactly, he's just a cool guy.
And
And
then
then
you get to Giorno.
Giorno kind of gives us back to, I feel like it's more Jonathan centered, where it's like he's noble, righteous, and like he wants to get his goals done, but if he has to like get violent and actually murder someone, like
He
he
will.
will. like on the steps to getting there, like he's gonna do it. And I
Yeah.
feel like that just makes more sense given we've come off of Joseph and well,
Mm.
given we came off of Josuke. I don't know. Like I feel like whenever we get like some weird crazy character, we get like a more toned down one, if that makes sense.
I mean, was Gappy that serious? I don't know.
In some cases,
Like he
I
was
feel like
serious,
he
but at the same time, like he
was.
was a very fun guy.
Yeah. And then before that we had Johnny who
Damn.
felt like very like I mean in the case of like his path of like story, like Johnny felt very serious, if that makes sense.
He definitely had like the worst life tied with Jonathan.
Yeah. Like he felt very serious in wanting to do what he wanted to do because of what happened to him. And
Yeah.
then like everything to step towards like getting to his end goal.
Damn.
And then Josuke is like again we get like a more fun character. A more fun but like serious character still in tone. If that like, you know, like he was still very like grounded in I want to know who I am, like who's my real like like where did I come from type thing. Like
Yeah.
he was still very like grounded and serious in like what he wanted and how he did things. Like
And then we get
and
Joe
then
Dio,
and then we get Jodio. And then we get Jodio.
which so far just absolute maniac.
Exactly.
We'll see how it develops, but right now just pure maniac.
You're a maniac. Which I guess is it kind of follows the formula, I guess. I don't know. Josuke wasn't as maniac psychopathic, but it feels like a weird step up.
Damn.
So I don't know. I feel Giorno just fell into the place where like it was meant to be. That's what his character was. Because then like Jolene follows him up,
Yeah.
and it was before Josuke. Which I don't even know if there's an actual formula to it, but it kind of feels like there is. But it might have just been Araki being like, "No, this is just the order. Like this is just who these people are based off of like their backgrounds and everything." Which that also makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Giorno was always pretty reserved even as a kid, but he was still like righteous and saving people, like the one mafia boss dude that
Yeah.
like gets
Yeah.
beat up, and he like protects him and all that.
When he first got good experience.
Yeah. So I feel like the archetype of Giorno, like the character of Giorno, would have stayed the same. I
Damn.
think.
Yeah, probably
I
would have.
think it would have. I think it would have. Just given he was trying to fight like the mafia boss and become like the upper mafia person, it just feels like he had to be very serious in his tone, you know, like
Yeah.
it feels like that's just what his character had to be because of what motivations he had. But again, the motivations could have been completely different, like if Araki had like who knows how much he changed once he found out he couldn't make him a female, you know, like
Yeah. Who
who
knows?
knows. There really could have been a lot that changed.
Because I
Like,
mean, it is the main character, so like, I presumably a lot changed.
probably.
Like, presumably a decent amount changed, considering he is the main character of Part Five. So
Yeah. But yeah, who knows how expansive the argument of why he had to become a male is? Like, maybe it's just because Araki wanted some crazy, like, outspoken, outlandish female character, and they were just like, no. Maybe that literally was it. Like, and like
maybe
he
that's the
wanted to
reason
have
why
the
they thought it
opposite.
wouldn't fit.
Yeah, or maybe that too. Yeah, maybe they were even like, what? Like,
It's not gonna fit in this story.
like how does this fit? How does this crazy like crazy wacky character want to become a mafia boss? This just doesn't make sense, man.
Damn.
Maybe, maybe it was.
We'll never know.
We really won't. Unless Araki comes out and says otherwise, we really won't know. But I think in a story perspective, if it was a female, it would have just literally been like he was a female, but the character would have stayed the same.
I feel like
I
yeah,
think.
that's the most likely thing.
Because we do have Trish, and I feel Trish is kind of also
Trish.
like Trish. I feel like Trish was if Giorno was a female, Trish would have been the opposite to Giorno, if that makes sense.
Mm. So you
Even
think
as
Trish
a
would have been like
female
super
character.
serious one?
Oh, you think?
No.
Damn. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. It's a lot of dominoes falling. I don't know.
Trish was just like a. It's weird because Trish felt really serious and then she became like really wacky.
Yeah, like
partway
literally
through.
at the very end was Mista. She just became like really funny and everything.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe Trish was supposed to be what Giorno was.
Who knows, man?
and that's why Araki wrote her in anyway.
We'll
That could
never know.
literally be it. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. It could be because
We'll never know.
I don't know. I don't know.
We will never know.
Maybe Trish was meant to be Giorno, but they were like, no. So he's like, okay, I still want to write in this character, so we're gonna include Trish, and she's gonna be the daughter of the boss or something. You know, like maybe that wasn't even
Could
a
be.
plot point at some point in the series. Who knows? We
Damn.
really don't know.
Jordan was just supposed to go like straight for the throat immediately to Diablo.
Maybe it is a possibility.
God damn.
It could have just been like a crazy part 3 orientated, like we're going to fight the boss and become like, you know, like a trip like Dio's where it's like we fight the people, the minions along the way, and then we get to the big head.
Honestly, yeah, could have been. Could have been.
It could have been something like that.
Damn.
Or maybe it was even a case of like if Trish was meant to be Giorno, she could have even been directly related to the boss, but I don't think that would have made sense because Giorno's meant to be a Joestar. So.
Yeah, so that. Unless Diablo
So the
was all of
men-
a sudden like married one of the Joestar.
Yeah, unless we were gonna get like
Wait, I thought they
Diabolo
would get away.
somehow. That would have been kind of crazy.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know. Diavolo could have been like a Joestar, like a Brando descendant of some in some way, shape, or form.
Jesus. Yeah, and I'm not gonna think
Either
about
way,
that
though.
anymore.
Either way, though,
We got Giorno.
we got Giorno, and we got a good part out of it.
I'm happy.
I don't know what the what if. Oh God, what was that? I don't
Damn.
know what the what if looks like if it wasn't Giorno, but to save my brain cells, I'm gonna say nothing much would change.
Damn.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Unless we ask Araki himself.
Damn.
Araki
That's a life
answer
goal
our
right there.
question.
That's a life goal.
Araki interview.
Yeah, one day
That
we
would
go
be
our
crazy.
channel and then we get to interview Rocky.
That'd be crazy. Has anyone ever done that? I don't think anyone's ever done that.
As far as I know, nah.
Damn. I'm guessing he's just like a person that's not really wanting to be. Because does he even
Probably
do
not.
like? No, yeah, he does do interviews.
He's done
He does do,
interviews,
like,
but not like with like random people, just like actual.
yeah,
like
he does,
professional
official
interviews.
interviews and stuff. Yeah, that'd be so crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Damn.
I don't know how plausible that is because of given. I don't know how this man works in terms of interviewing and all that. Like maybe he really just does do professional things, but.
Nah, we'll start a petition to interview Rocky.
But if it were possible, I definitely would be interested in seeing if
Same.
a lot changed in part 5 and also part 6 with Anasui. Because that seemed like a pretty big. I don't know, like again, like was the character really different? I don't know, but
I feel like Kanasu is already like pretty out there. I don't think he changed that much. He's already out there.
yeah,
Like no matter what.
like despite the same, like yeah, I don't think it really would have done much there either.
Although I definitely know the fandom would have gone crazy just seeing like, goddamn.
Yeah,
that'd
that's
just
true.
be rude.
Anasui and Jolene.
And Sue just being like as fucking thirsty as ever. Goddamn.
The thirstiest female character in all of existence for Jolene. Honestly, that
Actually
would have
would've been,
made it so much more funny. Not gonna lie,
Goddamn.
I think that would have made it a lot more fun. Rocky knew what he was cooking, and they didn't let him cook. Man,
Damn. That's why he
I
moved
feel like
on
that would
to
have
Ultra
been
Jump.
hilarious. That
Yeah.
would have been hilarious.
That's another thing I gotta say about Rocky. Like this man actually moved to Ultra Jump just so he could have like more freedom in the writing. That's pretty crazy. Like if you
said
think
no.
about it, really no one does that. Only Rocky's done that, huh?
I think so.
Like he actually switched over to a whole new magazine just so he could have more freedom in writing.
But I mean, that makes sense
It
because
does.
given the stuff he wants to write.
Like they already limited him 2 times as far as we know, and then I guess he got tired after that. He was like, nah.
Yeah, he was probably like, fuck that.
I can't make Jordan a female. I can't make Kanasui a female. God damn it.
Like, no. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Damn.
Yeah, shout out to
He
Rocky.
did make that jump.
From Shonen Jump to Ultra Jump.
Crazy.
It's Ultra Jump, right? That's what it's called? Ultra Jump? Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, it's
If I
Ultra.
remember correctly, yeah. But damn. Rocky. Who knows? Who knows? The JoJo what ifs don't really end.
They really don't. We can make an entire series of JoJo What Ifs. Like, massive series out of that.
Yeah, even going off of like stuff that exists and like stuff that exists and had to be changed, or even just like what ifs like that randomly appear. Like
yeah, I even
random
told you
stuff.
last time, huh? Like, what if Dio was like actually redeemed or something?
Yeah, the Dio. What if Dio was redeemed thing?
Like, what if he actually felt bad killing Jonathan and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do good this time. Dude.
What if he just never was bad?
That would actually change literally everything.
It really would.
Yeah, I think that's the most fundamental change you can make. And like the whole series.
What if he wasn't an absolute hater?
Damn. Couldn't be Dio.
Wouldn't be Dio. Even the redeeming one doesn't make sense, but hey, it is
It's a what if.
after all.
I mean, Ultron doesn't get Infinity Stones in the comics, so you know what? We can do it. I don't see people complaining about that, man. I don't know.
And there are no complaints there.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be our next series then.
The what ifs.
Yeah, in between the chapter releases, we just do what ifs.
that'd be pretty cool. What ifs for JoJo? I think they've done the Giorno one before, right? The what if like Giorno was the opposite to his character. I feel like
no
I've seen
idea.
that before.
You'd have to show me because I don't think I've ever seen that.
I feel like I've seen, or maybe it was just like a fan art of like what if Giorno.
I've definitely
was
seen
more
fan
like
art. I've
Dio.
seen fan art.
Yeah, I don't think it might have not been a video then.
Yeah, I know I've seen fan art, but I don't think I've seen a video.
That would be fun to make though.
Yeah, it would be.
But I feel like if that were the case, Giorno probably would have murdered Bucciardi in like the first few seconds of the appeal.
God damn. We switch his
Giorno
gender, now
probably
he's just a psychopath.
Exactly.
Good lord. Yeah, I'm really curious what good experience would look like now.
I think the design would change. Oh well, it kind of would.
I mean, yeah.
The design would obviously look more female. That is a thing that happens with stands
Yeah, you know.
when they are tied to female users. I don't know.
I guess besides Sui, but I don't know how that works. I don't know.
Oh, that's true, huh? But I mean, never saw Diver down when Anasui was drawn as a girl, so
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We got videos to make, man. We got videos.
We do. That was pretty crazy, man. It was literally just one panel of like Anasui as a female, and they were like, no.
And they took that out in the anime. Anime onlys will never know about it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
It is literally one panel, not one frame or anything, just one panel.
Just one panel in the manga.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Do we got anything else to say about JoJo?
What was the other one I was gonna say? There was another like little fact thingy on here. Oh yeah, this one's just funny. Araki hates Neon Genesis Evangelion because the protagonist is mentally weak. That one's made me fucking laugh.
You know what? It makes sense. If you know Rocky, that does make sense.
Exactly. That one just makes sense.
I would like to imagine Jodio just like beating the shit out of what's his name?
Shinji.
Yeah, Shinji. Just Jodio like jumping his ass for being fucking weak or whatever.
It's funny.
God damn.
Polnareff's hair stands at 8 centimeters tall.
That's a random fact.
Mm-hmm. This one was actually kind of cool. The design of Sea Moon was inspired by Darth Maul.
Ah.
That one was cool. I was just like, damn, I can kind of see it though.
Honestly, yeah. That does make sense.
And Weather Report's hat is Araki's favorite design piece in the series.
Wait, what?
That's a fact too, apparently.
Huh. I mean, Rocky does like hats, yeah. He does like hats.
Araki does like hats.
Goddamn.
He does like hats.
Really does. We got Jotaro, we got Weather, we got Emporio with his cap, we got freaking K, we got Johnny and Gabby both never taking off their hats.
Yeah, they never take off their hats.
Oh man.
got a lot of hats.
Damn.
Got a lot of hats in JoJo.
They're pretty hard. Even now Joseph still always wears the hat.
That's true. He does. He gets his hat in part 3, and then he wears one in
Part 4 too.
Part 4 also.
God damn.
That one follows through. That one did follow through.
Yeah.
That one is a thing.
Lot of JoJo stuff.
A lot of JoJo stuff. Just lots and lots to. JoJo just has done a lot, man.
It really has. What was it we said last time? Like JoJo feels like a modern epic, kind of.
Oh yeah, that's what we were saying.
Like for me, JoJo and One Piece are like the modern epics.
They really are, though. It just because the characters. That's what I like about JoJo the most, I think, because I feel like the overall overarching theme is just like the idea of like determination and like pushing past everything despite being like, a human being. Because
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, that's really what they are. Like they're not like crazy superpowered people. They're just like human beings with like stands. So it's like
very, very powerful stance.
yeah, so it's like the overarching theme of like the person stacked up against the world and like like the grand battles and everything just feels very like it feels very reminiscent of like the old like stories in modern epics and stuff. Like it makes sense. It really does make sense.
Yeah. I don't remember where I first heard that, but it stuck with me the whole time.
And it makes sense. Even Araki himself taking like inspiration and stuff from like Greek statues and everything
Yeah,
for like his
the
art style, or even like when he draws like key arts and stuff for characters, like
Yeah, dude.
it all just makes sense.
It does.
It all just makes sense, and it all fits very well.
Yeah, I don't know. It just works. It really just works.
It just works.
Honestly,
it really does.
I would probably throw Gurren Lagann in that too, like just like pure humanity spirit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the literally the ending battle is the
Like
man
the thing of
fighting
legends,
God. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess those three I would put in like the category of being like modern epics.
Yeah. It's just that theme of like defying all the odds.
Yeah.
Despite being a human. I mean, Gurren Lagann's tagline is literally what is it? The drill
That would pierce the heavens.
The drill to pierce the heavens. Yeah, like the whole point, like it's literally that.
Real goddamn.
My drill will pierce the heavens. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Insane. Absolute insanity.
We will do another podcast just on Gurren Lagann, by the way. I want to make that clear. We will do
Oh, we have to. We have to.
I'm going to rewatch it and then we will do that.
Yeah, me too. I would have to rewatch it too. It's been a while. It has been a while.
But yeah, those three are just special, man.
Few years. They really are. Yeah, I don't like everything else feels fairly like anime-y inspired, but like JoJo, and I haven't read much of One Piece, but from what I've read, like like JoJo, One Piece, like that stuff just feels very like larger than life in the sense of like we're moving past like the standards of anime and like manga, and we're going into like bigger things. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I don't like. I almost want to say like Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't fit that because it just feels very supernatural, like
Yeah, I'd agree on that.
supernatural like action adventure type thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there is some moments where it's like, damn, this is like kind of crazy. But at the end of the day, they literally are like super powered humans. Like despite them having so many fist fights and everything, like they're not doing that with like just basic human like capacity. Like they're doing that with like
Cursed energy boosting them up, and yeah.
Yeah.
Hikari being
There's,
immortal
like-
for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. What was it?
Exactly. I think it was like 5 or 10 minutes. Something.
Yeah,
or
Hikari
something.
just gets straight up immortality.
Exactly. And even I feel like Chainsaw Man isn't epic. I feel like Chainsaw Man almost takes more like biblical like things. If that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
could see that. I could see that.
I don't. So I don't want to compare. I don't want to throw that into the comparison because I feel like that's almost more biblical, like biblical themes.
Hmm.
And then there's other stuff that like just dwells a lot into fantasy, like Dragon Ball. I feel like would be more fantastical, like fantasy.
Yeah, for sure. Black
mythologies and
Clover.
stuff like that. Yeah, Black Clover. Even My Hero, you
My
could
Hero,
probably
a little
argue is more like, fantasy stuff, fantasy mythologies.
See, if My Hero was actually like as wild as comics, that'd be a different story.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get all my punch into like the whole universe or something. Goddamn.
Exactly. That'd be insane.
Yeah, I got to do another podcast about comics too, because those are wild.
Yeah, comics going insane.
Like, dude, I don't know if you've seen like recent Venom comics, but what the fuck?
Oh, I saw like how he defeats Null or whatever, and he becomes like the king of the planet or something, doesn't he?
It is like what?
Something like that.
No, dude, there is like an entire like massive omniversal lore behind Venom now. It's just what?
Oh. Oh.
Like, oh, it's just a suit, but black. No, he's like this whole omniversal presence that just don't know.
Okay then. Never mind.
Like, see, if My Hero was on that level, that would be a different story.
Yeah, definitely would be. But no, we don't get to that level with My Hero.
I forgot what it was even called
Honestly,
in that thing.
it could have happened, but
The
the reach was just not that far.
yeah. I'm trying to find that Venom video now.
I was gonna say because I'm looking at like the manga I have here, the manga I have collected, and I'm like, could Demon Slayer maybe fit into that category?
It almost feels like it could.
I mean, I feel like it's like almost there.
It's
but
like
they
part
do
1
still-
JoJo, but expanded.
Yeah, that's not wrong. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, even in like epics, I guess they have the help of the gods and stuff. But like,
I mean, yeah.
at the end of the day, it's mostly like them doing the shit themselves, which is why I feel like
Yeah, like it's
JoJo's
actually
just
Odysseus
fits.
himself outsmarting the Cyclops and all that.
exactly, yeah.
I can't find that Venom comic now. God damn it. I'm trying to find what it was
Forget it.
called.
I remember what it's called, but I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like the most recent one, I'm pretty sure. I don't even read that many comics, but god damn, I just can't help but like look into the stuff. Like they actually have a name for the end goal of Venom now.
What?
He is literally. Oh, is this it? I think so. Hold on. Okay, I think I found the video I was looking for.
I found the video. But yeah, I feel like it just fits.
Yeah.
Those just fit.
Especially because they're also wacky. Like none of them ever take themselves like purely seriously. I guess.
Yeah,
Like obviously they all
that's
have
true.
serious moments. They all have very serious moments, but it seems like they know how to be lighthearted.
Yeah, and I feel like you even get that in like the old epics because like some shit is so outlandish that you're just like, what? Like, Like
Exactly.
you brought up Odysseus, and I'm pretty sure in that story, like a witch turns his men into like sheep or some shit, and it's just like what? Like
Never forget that Loki got banged by a horse. This is canon. This is canon to Norse
exactly. You
mythology.
see, like there's just like some crazy like weird stuff, and it's just like it make like, but it doesn't like put you off like to where you feel it's like out of place. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird.
it's just weird, but it fits. Like I don't know.
The eventuality. That's what Venom's thing is called now.
What does that even mean?
Not the comic itself, but like the thing that Venom is now multiversally destined to become.
I see.
The eventuality.
What in the hell is this?
I
I Google that, and the first image I get is like giant Venom eyes with the big hand like pointing at. I think that might be Eddie Brock.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, like I don't know how this happened, but like it went from black suit to literal whatever this is. I don't know how to describe it.
Omni-dimensional god.
Exactly.
What in the fuck?
No, do you know the Beyonders? Do you know the Beyonders?
Oh yeah.
Apparently, Venom is literally the antithesis to the Beyonders now.
Oh.
I know.
Okay.
I literally found this out like 3 days ago, and I was just like, "The fucking what?"
What is Marvel doing over here? Because aren't the Beyonders like the super big step up to like every multiversal omnipresent like
Yeah, they're like the guys
and-
beyond universe.
yeah.
Like they're beyond existence. They're literally the Beyonders.
Good lord.
And apparently, Venom is now the antithesis of them. So yeah. Comics.
What is
Comics.
Marvel Comics doing right now, man?
Yeah, I don't know. And then you also have things like the Immortal Hulk, freaking Thor, Rune King Thor, the ones that sit above in shadows, like all that crazy stuff, dude.
Yeah, there's all that. There's just comic books just go crazy, man.
Yeah.
The comic books reach levels beyond in most cases.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild.
It really is.
Ah, man.
They be doing some crazy shit, man.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get to those other series now. Goddamn. These other podcasts are gonna be fire.
They really are. They really are.
Yeah, we're an hour and 48. You wanna cut it here?
I mean, if there's not much else to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I could also talk about like how, inspired by JoJo I am sometimes.
That's true.
Because, the whole writing thing, blah, blah, yeah. I would be lying if I said
Yeah.
JoJo wasn't a big inspiration there.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. JoJo stuff takes a big inspiration, I feel. Like trying to have a lighthearted but serious series.
Yeah.
Set up everything to where like the character deaths will actually hit despite having like funny goofy things like the
Yeah.
torture dance happening in the same part where like
Goddamn.
half the cast dies.
That is crazy.
Like yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah. But I guess that could probably just be like its own separate podcast at this point, so.
Yeah, it could turn that into another thing.
Yeah. So, cut it here, I guess.
That's it. Now we have to find the JoJo meme to end it off on.
Oh no.
What is today's end off on?
Oh no.
Yesterday's just fit last week's just fit
It
way
did.
too well, man. That
It
was
really
just
did.
great.
Yeah, I don't know how that even happened. Just did.
That just fit.
Goddamn.
That one was way too funny.
Yeah, man.
The
I mean, the
Could
entire
we do?
thing was JoJo.
entire thing was JoJo. What could it be? What could it be? Trying to think, man.
There's too many options. God damn it.
Too many JoJo memes. Too many. Too many.
Um,
I don't know how the last one just fit too perfectly.
it really
Which is
did.
way too funny.
It really did.
It just wrote itself, man.
I know. God
It just
damn.
wrote itself.
Also, quick shout out to One Review still being like one of my favorite fictional abilities ever for some reason. Forgot to mention that.
I mean, it is insane. The concept of Wonder Review just I don't. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. The Karaki is really guys taking the concepts and just making them into something else entirely.
That is true. That is very true.
Like the physical concept of calamity is insane.
And then we still have like so much to be talked about of mechanisms in the next part, like in part 9 right now.
God damn, dude. God
And
damn.
then part 7, I feel like the Dark Determination was kind of a big one. Like
the blessings, the determination, the literally being able to walk again thing.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? All of Johnny's like I don't know what you call that. Like not redemption, but like I don't know what you call that. Resurgence? I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. Being reborn? I don't even know.
Damn. I don't know how else to put it, so yeah, probably that.
Is redemption? I don't know. I really don't know. And that's crazy because I mean, I technically JoJo also could fit into like biblical like stuff, but
literal Jesus Christ.
Yeah, literal Jesus Christ was in part 7, and in a way, I feel like Johnny's comparison could also be made. I think people have done that before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to say people have done that before with like the parallel of that stuff, like you know him returning to the walk and everything, like redeeming himself from like why he got shot like to begin with, and then or why he lost his ability to walk and then regaining his ability to walk, like the whole arc of that redemption type thing, character development. There we go. The whole development of that, like just that aspect alone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
And it's also funny, I never realized, but people were like, his acts of Tusk also kind of reflect him like getting to walk again, because Act 4 actually has legs.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Like no legs.
And I was like, oh damn, I never realized that. Yeah, like Act 1 was kind of like just like this weird little like
thing. I don't know.
Thing, and then like Act 2 started getting some form to it, and then Act 3 got like some more form to it, and then Act 4 is just like a whole ass person.
A giant person.
An absolute mad lad.
For real.
Yeah, Act 2 doesn't even have legs. Act 3 does.
Act 3 does, but it's small.
Legs.
Like it's small.
And Act 4 just has legs. Just whole ass legs.
Yeah. Actual freaking strongest in the world over here.
Exactly.
God. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. JoJo hits different.
It does. JoJo is just that series, man. People who don't, I will always make the case that like if you're put off by JoJo, all you're doing is just missing out, because
it's fun.
Once you get into it, like it's good.
It's fun. It's also depression, but it's fun.
It's fun. It has everything you could ever want, but people are just put off of it because of the memes and the fact that like they look fairly like they're like super weird and like I don't know what the word, like ambiguous. I don't know what the word is.
They are bizarre.
They are bizarre. Exactly.
They are bizarre.
Is there any like fun? Can we just put that as a meme? I know
every time they say bizarre.
So many times. Yeah, every time they say bizarre.
Oh man. Yeah, good times.
Can't think. I can't think of a specific moment.
Neither can I.
God damn it.
Just throw in the torture dance. It works for any occasion.
Just throw in the torture dance.
God damn it. Just looking up like JoJo out of context is hilarious.
Exactly.
Yeah, what was it we said last time? JoJo's like the freaking SpongeBob of anime.
Oh yeah, that is what exactly. JoJo is the SpongeBob of anime. That it is. That it is. It's funny.
God, I don't know why this random panel just made me laugh right now. Hold on, let me send it to you on Instagram.
Alright, bet.
Literally just pure out of context. Just made me laugh so fucking hard for no reason.
JoJo out of context is always great.
Then it's on Instagram in the group chat.
Probably never played any video games before, right? That was such a funny moment too, where Joseph's just shitting himself because Josuke doesn't know how to play video games. Like their lives literally depended on Jotaro being able to play the baseball game, and he doesn't know how to play.
God damn.
Insanity.
Yeah, alright then. I guess that is it.
I guess that is it. For me, we just insert anytime they've said bizarre.
Exactly.
That is what it is.
Oh man. But yeah, alright then I guess that is it for this podcast, episode 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
The JoJo episode.
The JoJo episode. Which honestly, we'll probably have another one soon, because why not?
I don't doubt it.
There's still so much to talk about.
There really is.
We haven't even really got into like the actual stories and characters all that much
honestly,
outside of just like attacking Joshu and like kind of talking about like some of the stuff right like earlier with like Jonathan and all the main characters.
Yeah, true.
But not a lot. There's still so much. There's still so much to cover, man.
It is a big series, man.
Never ending.
It is a very big series.
Yeah, it's just never ending, really.
Yeah. But this podcast is ending, so yeah.
Yep, for today though, it is done.
Anyone never ending? Nah, insert the gun rotation. Infinite energy, there we go.
There we go. The golden ratio.
Yeah.
Lesson
Alright.
5. No, that was 4. Was that 4 or was that 3? When does he learn the golden ratio? 3?
That was 2, I think. No, wait, was it 3? No.
It's the Sandman fight.
Yeah,
I think,
Sandman
isn't
fight.
it?
You know what? I think that
I
was
forget
lesson
what
3,
lesson
maybe.
it was. Was it lesson 3?
I feel like it might have been 3.
I'll look it up.
Damn. But yeah, then. Podcast is done. Elite Alliance out.
Bye bye.